What is up, guys? Happy 2022. Today we're going to be going over some of the plans that I have laid out for this year, along with a little bit of a recap of all of the crazy things that happened last year. So let's go ahead and start off with the first major thing that happened in 2021, and that was my purchase of the 1992 Jeep Cherokee. The beautiful $600 pile of crap Jeep Cherokee. We made a bunch of videos on this thing over 2021, and that series really only ran from April through June of last year. Now, if you watched the video I made back in August where the tire actually fell off of that Jeep, you could probably gather why. Moving on, the second big thing that happened this year was the road trip out to Indiana. This was a fun one. I left my house at around 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning to go pick up Josiah, and then we started the journey out there. We did a pretty awesome fireworks show out in Yellowbanks Lake, and guys, if you haven't seen that video yet, go give it a watch because, as I said, it is pretty awesome. Moving on to the last new style of content that I started doing this year, the Coleman stuff. Now, I did a bunch of videos on some lanterns and one video on a grill, and people seem to enjoy them, and I definitely had a good time making those videos and of course playing with those lanterns. Now, 2021 was a pretty bad year for my upload schedule. I was kind of all over the place. I mean, it was still relatively almost every Friday, but we had the almost daily content release schedule out in Indiana, and then for pretty much the second half of December, I was releasing a video every day. So that pretty much segues us perfectly into my first plan for 2022. I'm going to be keeping the every Friday at minimum video release schedule. There will be some weeks that have more content released than just on Friday, but the general release schedule for me will be every Friday at 12 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm also not going to be taking January off this year. That's right, guys. I'm going to be releasing content every week this month. In 2020 and in 2021, I took January off for releasing videos, only releasing one video in January, and as I just said, for 2022, that will not be happening. I will be keeping the every Friday release schedule starting this Friday. Next up, going back to the Jeep Cherokee. I do still have it. I didn't get rid of it. I know I probably should, but it's just too fun of a vehicle to get rid of. We've always had a good time working on it. We've always had a good time beating on it in the mud, and those videos will be returning this year. They'll be most frequent in the summer when it's warmer outside, so we don't have to work in the cold. But regardless, guys, the Jeep Cherokee videos will absolutely be making a return in 2022. And on the topic of the Jeep, off-road videos. I didn't do any off-road videos in 2021, which actually really sucks because there were some trails that I wanted to go on, but those will also be returning this summer. I've got a bunch more GoPros now, so the videos are going to be better than they ever have been for the Colorado off-road series. And going back to the Coleman content, I will be bringing that back this year as well. I just haven't found any lanterns to buy. There are a few that I want, but they're pretty hard to come by, so as soon as I get my hands on them, I will absolutely be making videos on them because, as I said earlier, people seem to enjoy those videos, and I enjoyed making them, so I will be bringing that series back this year as well. Now let's talk about the Rantcast. We really didn't do many episodes of the Rantcast this year. Now, I know Brandon was in a bunch of my videos that we did out in Indiana, but regardless, the actual series of the Rantcast, the actual podcast type deal that we usually do, didn't really happen all that much in 2021. So we're going to be trying to do those more frequently this year. However, I know I've said that in a bunch of years prior to this year, so who knows? We're going to try, but I'm not going to make any promises. And also, speaking of Brandon, we will be going back to Indiana this year. Well, as far as I know right now, at least. So for everyone who enjoyed watching the Indiana road trip vlogs and the fireworks behind the scenes stuff, we're going to be doing that again this year because just like all the other videos I made this year, I did really enjoy making them. And of course, yes, the fireworks show we do this year will be better than the one we did in 2021. Now, for the last topic of this video, we have to talk about my washing machine videos. I released 3 of them in December, and I believe that was the first time I had ever released a washing machine video ever since 2017. And people really seem to enjoy them. Honestly, I still don't really understand the appeal of watching a washing machine just do its cycle, but since you guys seem to enjoy them, I will be releasing one on the second Friday of every month starting in February. So there you go, guys. That is going to be it for the plans that I have for 2022. Get subscribed to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot of cool content this year that I'm sure a lot of you will enjoy. But anyway, guys, until Friday, that is going to be it. Thank you for watching.